Hi and welcome to this basic video for Boogie Woogie piano. In this video I'll show you a basic pattern for your left hand and a basic pattern for your right hand, and if you combine the two you'll sound something like this. Alright, let's start right away with the left hand. I'll first show you how the left hand sounds and then I'll break it down in steps. We begin with the C, and then we go to F, back to C, then G, F, C. Here's the breakdown. So you'll start with the C and you start with the major triad. In Dutch, majeur accord, in English, the major triad. So C, E, G forms the major triad of C, the C chord. Then you add the sixth, which is the A, and you just play them in a row. Right? That's it. And this is the pattern that repeats. Right? When you go to F, you do exactly the same. You pick the F major chord, which is F, A, C, and you add the sixth, which is the D in this case. The pattern is exactly the same as with C. For the then you go back to C. If you're not sure about the order in which to play the chords, be sure to check out the 12-bar blues pattern. This is a very famous blues pattern and it's used in almost all blues music. Boogie Woogie music, so be sure to check it out. If you Google it, 12-bar blues, you'll find it. And G, exactly the same. You pick the triad of G, G major, and you add the sixth note, which is the E in this case. So G, B, P plus the E, right? That's pretty much it for the left hand. Alright, the right hand, this is where the magic happens, of course. You start with the C triad, same as your left hand pretty much. You play it at one time, then you shift these two notes, the E and the G, you shift them to the F and the A. So what you get in fact is an F major triad, but then in the second inversion. That's one way of seeing it. After that you play the G and the B flat, which is actually a C7 chord, but you omit the E. So if you put this in order, you get C chord, F chord, C7 chord, and you go back. This sounds really bluesy already, really like a boogie woogie, right? If you add the left hand bass pattern, and I play it freely, it really sounds boogie woogie already. Okay, so we go to the F, exactly the same trick here. F major chord. Then you play the B flat and the D, which is actually a B flat chord inversed in the second inversion. If you don't understand that, that's fine. And then you play C and E flat. And then back again. So you get something like this. Right? We go to the G chord, exactly the same trick again. G triad, then C and E added, so that's a C triad in second inversion, and then D and F, which is actually again the G7 chord without the B, and back. So you get something like this. Now to make it more interesting you can add a grace note, which gives a little extra blues feeling. So to do this you go to the 7 pattern, but before you hit this G, be sure to hit a semitone lower. Right, something like this. Repeat this in the F and G patterns. This one is a little harder because the B is not a black key, so it's harder to go to the C from there, but it's possible. For the G, you hit hit the D flat before you go to the D. If this is too difficult, don't worry, just focus on the 3-chord pattern. Alright, add everything together, and if I play freely with it, I get something like this. This is like the tight, or like the easier way to play it. But I can make it more interesting by adding a little rhythm and a little more blues notes. That's it for today's lesson. Good luck. If you have questions, just post them below the video and let me know. Thanks very much for watching. This is my first educational video on YouTube. Please like it, subscribe it if you feel like it, and see you in the future.